last bag I pull out of
it. Yeah, this was our last day on a Sam Rayburn.
Does he?
Yeah, it was a great trip. Here Nick hooked up. Me and Kyle were tying on. I'm tying a jig on.
Oh.
He ate it. Oh, okay.
There we go. Still the GoPro. Number
Spotted bass.
we got 10. Yeah, it's a spotted bass.
What is it?
Yeah, it's a spotted bass. Let me see. Yeah, the eye. Look at the eye. Oh.
Yeah, we were throwing Cincos around those brushes up there. Those little spotted bass were out in front. We were just catching numbers, having fun. Yeah, here's my first cast with a half-ounce jig with a sweet beaver green pumpkin for a trailer. Hooked up. I ended up catching about eight fish on a jig this day, and throwing out in front of those brushes. I caught on 5 casts. I caught 3 fish at the jig right here at the beginning. So Kyle went to one pretty fast. But the boys were having better luck with the Cinco. Here we were coming up on the standing timber, had this little trash in front of it, and I knew there was a fish there. I ended up hooking up with a decent one. We never really ended up catching any big ones the whole trip, but you know, we had a lot of 3-pounders, 3 to 4 pounders. You know, just I missed the bite. We should have went and should have stayed on the north side. We ended up fishing the south side a lot more. Should have went to the dirtier water. We kind of fished in the clearer water, and the water temp was a lot colder than the dirtier water, and I think the bigger fish were in the dirty water. But you know, it was a great trip. I wanted to make sure the boys caught a lot of fish and stuff, so we were trying to target numbers instead of big ones. So we were hoping to hook into a big one, but
You guys weren't catching them on Cincos, you were catching them on jigs.
I know, Nick, I turned because
here we went ahead and moved to a little bit more of a mid-lake area that the first day we caught some in, but we didn't go and fish it since then. But it had some nice water, and I was throwing a big jerkbait, mega bass jerkbait. Was able to hook up here with a decent 3-pounder. He was skinny. He had a nice big head, but he was skinny. So I still think it was male. Yeah. So then Kyle ended up starting throwing a jerkbait. Kyle went on heyday. He caught a bunch on a jerkbait. It was good practice for them and then Nick started throwing one a little bit too. I kept mixing in a jig, a swim bait, and the jerkbait and everything. So.
Wind will just feel.
yeah.
We have a powerful. Oh, it's supposed to go out there and see the shower water straight down to the big boat. Stuff.
There we go. That's a good one. No.
Penny. Big one. Oh! What if I get a big one, Kyle? What if I get one?
Here on this clip, you can see Nick misses a big one back in this pocket. We never got to see it or anything, but he thought it was a huge one. I was trying to make sure he'd get back up and get back at it again.
Back and eat it.
Of course, Kyle throws back in there. Of course, it didn't come back and hit. And I was throwing a swim jig. I don't like to throw the same thing the boys are throwing at the time, because I don't want to take away a fish that they might catch. But here I hook up with, a small one on a jig, swim jig. I act like it was a big one just to make them get excited. But it was probably like a 1.5 pounder. It's always fun to get them excited.
No, unhook it. Kyle, unhook it. Unhook it. We need to get, you should have unhooked the net.
Here I'm talking on the phone with my buddy, and while I'm talking on the phone, Kyle's throwing a jerkbait, and he's ripping it hard. He likes doing it. Nick hooks up behind me. Wasn't a big one, but it's a fish.
Alright. Number 32. 32.
That's actually a good one, not gonna lie.
Oh, that isn't a bad
Does a nice job flipping it in the boat.
It's much over 3 pounds.
Do the spin, trying to grab with the jerkbait with all those hooks on there would be a little dangerous.
Pretty hard, so we can't. Where we found some real warm water, we can't get to. It's just not safe.
This is warm here.
Oh, I know, but it's not. Oh, the one down by the dam. Yeah. Here, take a picture. Yeah, it's just this water down here. The thing is, I think some
Here, Kyle's, if you watch Kyle, we're coming up next to this little boat dock here, and we're coming along on the side. Kyle starts reeling it to get on the other side because he didn't want to get caught on the dock. As he's reeling it, a really nice fish hits it.
Whoa!
It ended up being about 4 pounder. Ended up being the biggest fish he catches on this trip, which I'm excited he caught it. But he was reeling that thing in. That fish come out of the water and hit it. The water was warming up. The wind was really getting them activated. We moved into the wind, and it kind of helped us catch these fish too. You can see he's pretty pumped.
Did I snag him?
Look at it.
Water temp, I think it was about 57, 58 in here.
Bigger than won $5 yesterday.
I would have won $5 yesterday.
I know.
If I was in on that.
What number is that?
That's 37, 36. That's 13.
Yeah. I don't know why he's in the hockey.
Yep.
You're more worried about getting this.
Of course you did. Actually, you found out.
Oh, get unhooked.
You're crazy.
Oh, let's go.
Get the net. What was that smaller jerk?
Should go to my other one. Should go to my ice ball.
Got him.
Did you take a picture of that last one? Oh, with the knock.
It was only like 13 and a quarter.
That one might be close.
What?
Where are we at? 39 now?
Yeah.
Now it is.
Definitely. A lot of stuff that we got him on a Cinco. Yoink. Yeah, figures. Big surprise. Yay. Yoink.
Come here. Dang fish. Tell you one thing,
You
they
got
don't like
36, right?
getting on that
8
board.
one day, right? 8 in the evening. That's good. There you go.
There we go.
If it does the same thing, then we know. Real, real.
Ended up being a great day. Kyle went on a tear with the jerkbait. I think we ended up catching 45 fish this day. We could have caught a lot more if we'd moved around a little bit more and everything, but that's what happens. It was a great trip. I'm excited. It was fun to go down to Sam Rayburn and spend the 4 or 5 days with the boys. We caught a lot of fish. We made some great memories, and I'm looking forward to the next trips and stuff. So thanks for watching. Hey, share, subscribe to the video and everything. I got a lot of cool videos coming. I think next one's a fishing solo trip of me on Melbourne. So take care. Bye.